So what do you think about this? Are you happy?
I like the ideas. I think it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Got a good feeling about it. Like, I think
I'm not.
some good points to that. But
I'm not really so sure about it. As I know it's what we've been expected to get from this interview, and I know it's what they're looking, but I'm not.
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's quite intense.
George, just answer. Just give us this one question.
I don't really mind, but like I don't know, it's just not what I'm really used to
Yeah.
filming and being a part of. Like, but I don't know. I suppose it might be
It is pretty
interesting.
full on, but I suppose we'll probably draw a line somewhere, not go crazy too far.
George, are you a member of a paramilitary group? George.
Is the camera alright? Yeah.
Yes, sweet.
No, it's not bad. Yeah, it was
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good.
So I was thinking, like, if we try and start it off just to get like a rise from and to show that the sort of scars are still there. Like, I was trying to think, like, if you could think of anything we could do to sort of maybe influence that or like push it in the right direction.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know when here near now.
I know. We set up right. Do you want to just
Is that thing on?
No, it's just checking audio and stuff like, so it's just not running yet.
If you just want to wait in the green room for it, we'll just get set up. And then I thought if we also, even like the build up to the interview that we don't show, like if we're just late and maybe just to irritate him.
Yeah, it's frustrating for him, yeah.
What we've heard about George is he's not like he's not the most temperamental fella in the world.
No, he's gonna get a reaction from
Yeah.
him. He's gonna be frustrated and stuff like, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you want to get the camera set up.
Yeah, there's a tripod and stuff here.
Right, so
those lights and everything set up, yeah?
Wasn't too happy, was it?
No, I was not.
here he's sure. Looking at how he'll be.
Leather jacket and everything.
I know, bloody hell. Fucking hell, he's a rooster. He's in a leather jacket as well, he's gonna be fucking boiling.
I know. Yeah, look at me. Cool. Let's see. In terms of lighting and stuff as well, like with the camera setup, we could definitely make the lights quite harsh, maybe to kind of, just annoy him and like it kind of just maybe catch the eye of him every time we're like changing a shot or something, or the setup.
Yeah, like,
just
like
kind of give
intensity
him a wee glare, maybe just because it's gonna piss him off at
They'll
the
be
end of the
quite
day. Like,
uncomfortable and on edge too.
yeah, like even though we have the camera set up, like I'd say like he's probably not used to having a lot of cameras on him, like, so
Yeah.
maybe we could set up 2 or 3 cameras possibly,
Yeah.
like, or we could just set up a camera and then get the lights coming harsh on him
Really
from every
intimidating,
angle, like,
kind of.
yeah.
Ready to roll?
Yeah, I think so. You're starting on the questions and stuff, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were talking like he'll be dead on, like he'll be dead on. You won't freak out.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I'll be fine.
nah, do you think he'll be
I got a good feeling about it.
dead? I don't really want to talk to him. Just anybody else going to go get
Yeah,
it.
he's an intimidating guy.
Yeah, I'll call him.
Good man.
Get him in there.
You can't see my face right though, can you? Right.
Get the bus down.
No, I live a couple of streets away.
So, just for our records, could you please state your full name?
Well, hold on. I thought this was meant to be a whole anonymous interview.
It will. We won't. This won't be shown or anything. It's just for our records, paperwork and purposes.
Right. Well, George Wallace, then. Right.
Okay, George, can you give a brief history of what happened at Narrowwater Castle and how the events are tied to your family, with your knowledge of the events?
Well, it was August 1979. It was the deadliest day of the Troubles for the British Army. It was 2 IRA bombs placed, 800-pound bomb and a 500-pound bomb, 18 soldiers killed, 5 wounded. How that relates to my family, my grandfather, he was a member of the RUC at the time, you see, and he was brought in afterwards to help with the wounded and like just help out basically, you know. And while he was helping out, he was shot by a Profi sniper and killed.
It's certainly a tragedy. Did your father talk much about his own father's death or other aspects of his life?
Well, I had the odd time, like he would have. I mean, it had an effect on the whole family, like not just my father, obviously, but yeah, he told me about him the odd time. My grandfather seemed like a good man, you know. He was killed trying to help his community, you know. He was a man in service of his community, you know. So it's obviously always tragic to hear about circumstances like that.
Was he a difficult man to live with because of his experience?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Well, just maybe made him harsh, or what did he cope with it in a decent way, or did it take over his life, or?
Yeah, he was fine. Yeah.
And was your father ever involved, or did he ever even mention a retaliation to avenge his father's death?
Excuse me? Where are you getting this from?
No, it's just a question. If you just want to comment.
That's a speculation. There's nothing to that. Alright, can we move on, please? I guess it's meant to be about my grandfather here, about the Warren Point ambush, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, your father's experience has likely shaped your own views towards the Troubles and sectarian violence in the 80s.
Well, as I've said, I mean, I'm glad I wasn't around for it, you know. It was a pretty awful time, you know, for everybody, especially members of the RUC like my grandfather.
Has it made you better in any sense, or do you try to put it behind you? Do you try to live life and as best you can? Or?
Well, hold on, we're not going to be a bit off topic here. Like, as I say, like I don't see what that have to do with us here, or what I think of the world.
Have you ever retaliated or done anything to avenge your family?
Right, what the fuck is this here? Like, this is meant to be about my grandfather here. What is this about?
No, it is.
Hold on, mate. You're sitting there throwing out wild accusations here. It's meant to be about my grandfather and about what happened back in 1979. Now you're trying to accuse me and my father of what, being members of something?
No, I understand. Well, just on the point there, then, have you ever been, or are you currently involved in any paramilitary organisations?
Alright, fuck this.
Wait, George.
That's it. Thank you.
George, sign. Get the camera. George, just answer. Just give us this one question. Fuck off. George, are you a member of a paramilitary group? George, are you a member of a paramilitary group? George, come back! There's one question, George. George.